Hey guys, Buffin Gaming back, bringing another weapon video for our weapon blueprint series, and today we're going to be covering the Tactical Advantage bundle that was released in the store yesterday. Primarily the STG77 blueprint variant called the Breach Beast. So this one has some pretty interesting cosmetic changes to the blueprint itself, so we'll go ahead and get into that. I'm going to show you the shotgun as well that came along with the bundle, and we'll also jump into some multiplayer gameplay where you can see how it handles in-game, whether or not it's worth it for you. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first off, here is the final product for the blueprint. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't recording when I bought the bundle, so I don't have the actual bundle to show you. But again, it was in the shop yesterday called Tactical Advantage under the blueprint section for the blueprint weapons. And it was a photo of Mara as the primary banner for the actual blueprint bundle. And what it came with is this Breach Beast for the AUGs. This is a blueprint for the AUG, making it into the STG77, which we covered in our blueprint videos in the past, or our weapon conversion videos. Next up was the Corner Clear, and this is a shotgun blueprint for the Model 680, I believe it is, and it comes with the following attachments, which we'll go over, and you'll see this in the gameplay as well. This is a pretty cool blueprint itself. Mostly a color change, not too many cosmetic changes with this one. But again, primarily we're going to cover the AUG or the STG77 Breach Beast. So, jumping right into it, the attachments that come with this particular blueprint are the muzzle brake for recoil stabilization, the cons being ADS speed and aiming stability. The barrel you get is that 622mm barrel, and again, we go over a lot of the features for the STG77 in the conversion video, which I'll link below, but for this particular barrel, the pros being the damage at range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. The cons being the ADS speed and the movement speed for this. Now, some notes here. Changing the muzzle brake will obviously, you don't get the camo. You get a bit of a different muzzle brake, but for the different barrel lengths, anything you select is not going to retain the digital desert camo that you get on this particular blueprint. So just keep that in mind. Also, there's no laser on this particular weapon, but if you did have one on there, it would be located on the right side of the weapon, as you can see here. Now, the optic is that integral 3x optic that comes standard with the STG77s. And you can see the pros here, zoom level and ADS speed. So again, optic is really dependent on whatever you want. If we were to change it, you see it does appear to be an XRK blueprint build for this. So you can see the optics, you get like a white flip-up iron sights here for this, so it's a little bit of a interesting change when you swap these out if they retain the iron sights. Next up, stock. There is no stock on this particular weapon, but if you do adjust it, you'll see here how it will look with cosmetic changes. And the perk comes with recon perk. So what the recon perk does is enemy nameplate at range. So you're going to be able to see the nameplate at range. If it's hard, you're in an environment in game where it's hard to identify people or not, you'll be able to see that nameplate ideally. Now, the grip, there's no grip, but you can see the cosmetic changes for the grip do give it some sort of pattern there on the grip, almost looking like it does have a grip on it. But again, there's no grip on this particular attachment. Now, the ammo, this is a big cosmetic change to the weapon. It looks like there's 5.56 ammo on there, but again, it is not. This is the standard 9mm ammo coming with this weapon. It's just a cosmetic change to make it look as if the weapon is 5.56, but it's not, and I have tested that. So you'll see here, we have just no ammunition selected. Now, this one's kind of hard to catch because it is a cosmetic change for the 5.56, but if we do the 5.56 magazine, I won't select it, but you can just see the color change, right? So this is going to be a darker color compared to what we have here, which fits more with the blueprint. So slightly different colors. And again, 9mm magazine typically looks like this. This is the extended mag, and it would typically look something like this, just a little bit shorter to give you that 9mm, similar to what we see with like the M4 with a 9mm conversion. That's the conversion kit for that. So this is a 9mm weapon, not a 5.56. The blueprint itself just cosmetically changes the magazine to look like it's 5.56. Now, next for the underbarrel, this again, personal preference, but this obviously the blueprint comes with this, is the tactical foregrip for aiming stability, the con being movement speed for this particular weapon. And this is going to increase, you can see that our control is being benefited greatly by this one. Mobility taking a very slight hit, and range is taking a bit of an increase, as well as accuracy also. So if we were to swap these out, you can see the grip itself does have the same blueprint camo design or color pattern to it, whereas the other foregrips are going to retain the solid black versus this one retaining that that greenish color to it as well, right? So that's the blueprint itself. Now the changes versus the standard AUG for the STG77 blueprint, a little bit different design to the charging handle and the charging handle, and I think that's really it. Other than that, we just have different color patterns. We have some stickers there, or some emblems, I guess you would call them, on the weapon themselves. Everything else seems to be pretty much the same. So if we were to examine it, you can see AUG Submachine Gun Alpha for this particular one. You have some engravings on the weapon there. You have that digital desert camo pattern to it. You have the cosmetic changes to the magazine, the grip, and then obviously just the color changes to the particular weapon. There you see also some minor changes on the barrel itself with the camo, some engravings as well. So interesting patterns for this particular blueprint. It's very confusing because you think it's a 5.56 millimeter or a 5.56 NATO weapon, but it is not. It is still 9mm, even though it is. It looks cosmetically like that. So you can see the changes with the grip, what that would do to this particular blueprint. The ammo, again, if we were to select the 5.56, same exact magazine, but again, this is the 5.56, slightly different color pattern to it. Standard is just a cosmetic change to make it that. So I'll show you some gameplay about that right now in the background. Now, other than that, we have the shotgun here. So the shotgun is a Model 680 with a choke, so tighter pellet spread and damage. ADS speed is also a negative for that one. Now, the barrel is a XRK 30-inch sport, so this is going to increase your damage at range, tighter pellet spread, tube ammo capacity, ADS speed, and movement speed are going to be the cons for this particular one. You have for the stock with the Lockwood Precision Series. This is going to assist with our aiming stability, the con being aim walking movement speed. No perk, no ammo as well. And the underbarrel is going to be that Lockwood Precision Series. This is going to assist with your recoil control and aiming stability, the con being aim walking movement speed and ADS speed. So I'll show the gameplay here. You should see this gameplay in the background now. I have some pretty good games with these particular weapons running, both of these with the Overkill perk. Now, other things that came included with the bundle itself, I would have to look again. I didn't record it, so I couldn't go back and see particularly what it was. I know that it was 1,500 COD points in the store. It did come with a 2 Battle Pass tier skip pass to it as well, so you skip 2 tiers with the purchase of this. And I believe there was a breach calling card, which I will show this as well. Here, we'll break from the gameplay when I find this. And it's going to be, this is the Banhammer blueprint. So this is a rare banner that comes with the game for the calling card. And you can see that there on screen there. I'll break from the gameplay to show you that quickly. And then back to the gameplay. So in the gameplay itself, you'll see me using this. I use this for a couple games, and being that it is the 9mm ammo, it's much more accurate. I did also swap it out to the 5.56mm ammo as well, and notice that there's definitely a big increase in recoil with the 5.56mm ammo as the blueprint is. Obviously, you could mitigate that elsewhere with different grips, maybe a buttstock, things like that to help mitigate the recoil. But other than that, I think it handles really well. There's very little recoil with the 9mm rounds that it comes with at base, even though it cosmetically appears to be a 5.56, it is 9mm. I did end up getting, all the way to a chopper gunner on the particular game itself with domination here and realism. So very effective. Obviously, I like realism. You guys have been seeing I've been playing this lately for a lot of these videos. Realism being that one-shot headshot with any weapon. So even though that we are a lower caliber round with a 9mm parabellum versus the 5.56, you're still able to get shots center mass very quickly, and just one headshot's going to drop someone pretty quick. So I did have a few good games with this. I played a night map with this one, and the good thing about that 3x integral sight is that you can use that on night maps, so you don't have to rely on trying to line up your laser. So that's a big plus to this particular blueprint as well, and I actually do really like that integral sight that comes with the STG77. So what I'm going to do is I'll leave you guys with this particular gameplay here. We get a chopper, have a pretty good game. I think I go plus like 9 or 10, so nothing spectacular, but again, you'll be able to see the weapon in action along with the shotgun itself. I did have some pretty good clutches with the shotgun where I was able to get people by switching to that, and I was running, for my third perk, I was running, I forget the perk's name, but it allows me to swap to my secondary pretty quick. So when I would run out of ammo, obviously the fire rate being pretty quick with that 9mm ammo on there, I was able to swap over to the shotgun and just blast people. Typically a one-shot kill because we do have the long barrel on there to allow me to get more damage at range. So definitely came in very clutch, especially on some of the night maps as well. Definitely do like that having it as a secondary. I don't really typically run shotguns, but for the sake of this blueprint bundle, I did, and it worked out pretty well. So I played I think 4 games total with these weapons, and all 4 were really good games. So I do enjoy this. I think overall, is it worth the 1,500 COD points? That's really going to be up to you. I think it's not an enormous cosmetic change to the weapon, but again, I think it was worth 1,500 COD points for me. Cool camo, a little bit of cosmetic changes to the weapon, plus I don't really have the AUG leveled up at all, so now this allows me to use it with some good attachments on there and level that up. So let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think of the gameplay. Also, what blueprints you want to see still for Season 1, what ones you have seen, what else you want me to cover, any weapon conversion series ideas that you have for me as far as weapons to cover there. So I'm really looking forward to what we get the rest of Season 1 here with blueprint bundles, as well as going into Season 2. I think there's a great opportunity to improve upon this system. Is a great way to add more longevity to the game. So I'll leave you guys with the gameplay. Let me know what you guys think down below. So this is Buffner Gaming with the Tactical Advantage bundle. And until next time, Buffner Gaming, out.
Friendly UAV online. Cruise missile go for launch. Securing base. Enemy cruise missile incoming. Enemy holds 2 objectives. Take them back. Ready for task.
Direct hit.
Enemies halfway there.
Target marked. Requesting close air support.
Horseman 3-1 arriving on
Reloaded.
station. Ready for tasking.
Kilo on station. Standing by for targets. Securing Bravo.
Enemy
We're holding Bravo. Losing Bravo. What's your position? Securing Alpha.
This is Horseman heading back for a supply. Good hunting.
Two objectives secure. Thunder 1-3 is in the AO. Enemy near Main Street. Dodge the attack. Assist your team at sea. Rest in peace. Enemy near Main Street. This is Thunder.
Have
We
to
need
reload.
to refuel. I wish you luck.
5 seconds.
Securing Alpha.
Planting charge.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Throw a grenade.
They're taking Bravo. We've taken control. A. We've lost B.
Too close to friendlies.
We're losing control.
Enemy
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy cruise missile incoming. They control 2 objectives. Enemy personal radar online.
Maga!
Sorry, stand by.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Victory.
Securing B.
Grenade out!
Securing B. Enemy personal radar online. Securing Alpha. They're taking Charlie. Alpha secure. We've lost Charlie. We're losing. Turn it around. Securing B. Enemy UAV overhead. Securing Bravo. Allied cruise missile attack. Hostiles at Bravo. Go. We've lost B. Friendly UAV online. Competing today.
Enemy
But
contact!
I think it's lying down.